is a ball. This is a cat. Cat says meow. Dog says bow bow. Like this, you can also teach them to open this finger by making use of this finger, to show this finger. Many children find it very difficult to show this finger. Do you know that lack of pointing skills at the age of 18 months is a possible cause for autism? Many children with autism find it very difficult to point to a particular object of interest. And if they want something, they keep dragging someone and go near the desired object and ask for it. So, learning to teach how to point is a very important skill, because this forms as a basis for all the communication that a child is going to have later on in their life. Hi, this is Padma Tarini, speech language pathologist. Today I am going to tell you some ideas on how to improve the pointing behavior of your child, because this forms as the basis for all the communication skills. If you are watching this video for the first time, or if you have not subscribed this channel yet, please do that and press the bell icon to get immediate notification as soon as I upload the video. Give a like to this video and share it with other parents. Let's go into the video. Before teaching your child to point to the desired object, there are several steps that has to be followed. Today, I am going to tell you each and every step in detail. So, I am going to tell you 5 simple steps to teach your child to point. First step towards making your child to point is to show this finger. Many children find it very difficult to show this finger. Just teach them how to close all the 4 fingers and open only one finger. You can do it as a play activity. First, you should point and you should show this finger and make your child to do like this. Ask your child to show 1, and all the family members can do this. You one by one can do and show your child. So the child will learn to imitate you, and then the child will start doing it. You can also teach them to open this finger by making use of this finger. That is, you can make your child to dip this finger in a watercolor and paint it on the paper. So your child learned to use this finger. And you can have some sand play also. Keep a sand in a tray and ask your child to write A, B, C or numbers or scribble or do anything with this finger. So your child will get an idea of how to use this finger meaningfully. Second step to teach them to point is by pointing to pictures or objects in a closer proximity. Keep the objects or pictures or anything just near your child and make them to point it. For example, you can show a book to your child and say, this is apple, this is a ball, this is a cat, cat says meow, dog says bow bow. Like this, you can just keep on talking to your child and point all the objects or all the pictures using this particular index finger. So keep all the objects close to your child so that your child will learn to touch the object and say what is that object. You can also make them to touch their own body parts using this finger. Ask them to touch their head, eyes, nose, mouth, chin, cheeks, ear, hair, earrings, bindi and everything, so that your child will learn to point through this index finger. Then the third step is gradually increase the distance between you and the object. The child should imagine a line between the index finger and the object. There should be an imaginary line. So this is a very difficult concept, because the child should understand if you do this, it means you are pointing to something else. So make sure your child sees particular object but in a little distance. Gradually increase the distance and teach your child, see, look there is an yellow color ring. Look here, this is a doll. Look here, and this is a TV remote. Look here for the car key. Look here for the fan. Look here for the light, like that. So you can have something, and let's just increase the distance between the object and your index finger. The fourth step is making your child to point something which cannot be touched, which can never be touched. For example, you can make your child to point out to the sun, point out to the moon, and you can sit together and count the number of stars in the sky. So these cannot be touched, but still you can teach them through pointing, and you can make your son or child to count this number of stars. So they will learn that you can just have this finger like this, and you can still count something which can never be touched. So this will help your child to understand the concept of using the index finger and pointing to something they want. So the final step is to make your child point to the desired object. So now by this time your child would have learned how to use the index finger meaningfully. So teach them to point when they ask for something. Suppose if your child drags you to point out a biscuit or something else they wanted, just tell them you should point this. Do you want this? Do you want this? Ask them by pointing. Your child should say, no, I want this one. So in this way you can encourage your child to point through this index finger. Later on your child will start communicating using this finger, because they will learn the habit of communicating very easily without even saying any word from their mouth. This is going to be an easy task for them once they learn this activity, because there is no need of talking anything, no need of crying, no need of yelling, no need of doing any sorts of activities. Just they can show this, they can keep this finger like this and point, and they get the desired item. So this will reduce lots of stress and anxiety in your children. Once they learn this activity of pointing and asking for things, lots of behavior changes will be seen in your child. The stress and anxiety level will be reduced to a greater level, and they'll start their hyperactivity will also get reduced, because they'll be able to point, and moreover their attention seeking behavior will also be reduced, because once they don't have to get your attention every time by crying or doing some unwanted behaviors. They just can point to something and get what they want. So try all these activities I said today, and I hope this will be useful for many parents, because all the parents have problem in making their child to point. If you have any other ideas, or if you have any other questions related to this, please feel free to ask me anything in the comment box, and I'm ready to answer all your questions. So looking forward for all your questions, and I'm ready to answer all the questions. Meet you again in another interesting video. Until then, it is thank you and bye bye from Padma Tarini.